Oh. Oh.
Yes. I'll wait with you. What is that?
Whoa, and
The end of the hearing. Mohammed has to be in. And I have to find some and sign it. Right, is Mohammed to the end of this?
it's a good thing. It's the first of the whole.
Oh, well, that's good. All right, how are you? I'm okay, I have time today. You've been on your pants today. Yeah, I put it on my calendar. Then when I got here, I had a long day, and I was like, no, it's today.
All rise to before district court now in session, Honorable Judge Oakley presiding.
Good morning. Counsel, your appearance for Mr. Hudson.
Morning, Your Honor. This is Honorable Court of Law, P63901 of DDS, representing Mr. Hudson, who sits to my right. Could you please place your name on the record?
Yes, well,
Thank you. All right, so we're going to take a straight up guilty plea to count 2, the intoxicated driving, right? And plead with added charge of an attempt 4th degree fleeing and eluding, which would be a 1-year misdemeanor, I think, right? And then the original 1 and 3 would be dismissed. Got that right? All right. Mr. Hudson, did you go over your rights and options with counsel? You understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge of attempt 4th degree fleeing and elude?
He asked you a question.
You understand the possible penalty for the added charge of the attempt fleeing and elude 4th degree?
yes,
And you understand the possible penalty for the charge of intoxicated driving? All right. Understanding all of these things, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to those 2 charges today? Counsel, would you voir dire to give me the facts that support the pleas?
Gotcha.
That's all right. I can give you an incident date, September 22nd, 2020, in the city of Romulus.
Riding a vehicle,
yeah,
and when you were intoxicated at that time,
yeah,
and at that time, did the police attempt to stop you?
yeah.
Okay, and you did not stop. You did the investigation.
All right. And was there a blood test or a breath test? Do you know the results of that test, sir? Counsel, would you stipulate that it was 0.08 or more? You satisfied that I've got the facts I need?
That,
So am I. I'll dismiss the original counts as per the agreement. All right. Mr. Hudson, we're going to send you downstairs to our probation department. They're going to schedule with you to come back for a pre-sentence interview. Based on that interview, the probation department will prepare a written report and a recommendation of sentence. You understand that? Would you follow them through the sentence, counsel?
Absolutely.
All right. So when you come back for your sentencing date, and you go down and pick the date. All right. So on the sentencing date, when you come back, you and counsel will have a chance to go over that report and recommendation. I will have looked at the report and recommendation. Then we'll have a conversation about anything you want to talk about before I decide what your sentence should be. You understand how the process is going to work? All right. Bond is continued.
thank you, John.
Have a great day.
Okay.
That's all that's ready right now?
One defendant with no defense attorney, and it looks like we're waiting on a jail.
All right.
So,
Huh?
I saw you.
Oh.
It was supposed to rain.
Oh, fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge.
Oh, it's supposed to be decent.
Why am I on that charge? Just- Huh, I want it.
I'm go up to the free.
Okay, yeah.
Is it tall there?
Yes.
We got prisoners?
Yeah.
Hey, what do we have so far? Mhm. What about Mosley and Williams? Neither attorneys either? Uh-huh, what do you? But where are the attorneys is the problem. Cause, so we're looking at, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. See, and so the 4 ahead of them is a problem that these people are showing up not on time. Alrighty. Fine, yeah. See, this is what puts us behind. My first 4 exams, I don't have any attorneys. I gave me a Marsha Watson with you. Okay. All right, good luck. Bye. You guys see here. Yeah. Scan. Hold on. Hello? Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, we can't.
He's always been cool stuff. He's in it. I don't think he gave me a lot. I was never really happy with these. Can you relay a message for me? I talked to a transport officer myself.
Uh-huh.
He says he will bring him about 12 or 1 o'clock Thursday.
Just have lunch, brother.
He,
So
he may get lunch.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll let him know.
Okay.
Thank you.
How are we doing? Oh, well, Gagny just came in. I don't think he has it until Gagny has, because the retail, they're just willing to see if Denise fixes shows, which she always does.
She knows skinny.
Yeah, from later.
Mhm.
And then, I don't know, that's a question.
What cities are these prisoners from?
Well, these two aren't. Which prisoners?
The ones we got, forgot to tell you their names, one Williams,
Williams,
and I'm trying to remember the other kids.
Williams and Jordan? Or Housley? Housley's an
Housley.
older.
Yep,
They didn't bring Jordan?
maybe it is Jordan, young black male that stutters.
Could be.
What?
Could be, because, so maybe not Williams? Well, we'll see. Cause I know Noakes is supposed to be here and so is Sona, and that one needs to go.
Sona is here and Noakes are both here.
Yeah, that one needs to go as soon as we can, only because the victim needs to leave by 11.
That's how about that right now. They'll move up.
So before the, because of attorneys.
Always.
This is ridiculous.
That's, oh, you know what, it's never been cheap.
But the problem is, like, these are armed robberies.
Yeah.
Where are those attorneys?
I-
I mean, unless 94 is, I heard
I talked to Tim about this,
it is.
and you know what? Niggas kind of tops of.
Right.
They don't like.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right, so just find out what's.
So I'll tell them what, and Sona, they want to go with it quick.
Yeah, that one needs to start soon.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
because the 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna find out exactly who we have right now.
Yeah,
Too
because the
bad.
9 o'clocks can wait because they're late.
Yep, all right. Don't forget to tell them that they'll be.
I'm telling them right now.
Thank you. Listen, you are, what? Oh, no, I forgot downstairs, Heather was asking me the names of the prisoners, I was like, I think I know who it is, and I did give her those two names, I said, but I gotta be sure who Joe.
I think you spend too much time with the boy down.
Maybe.
Rub off on you.
Maybe.
I think so.
So, you-
Oh, I have a little note that Tim, that was the other one.
See,
March story.
is Jordan here?
Yes, he's sitting next to Mr. Noakes, unless that's not him.
No, I'm gonna guess that it
I'm
is.
guessing it's him, because Mr. Noakes probably doesn't have another one here.
Nope.
Okay.
Right, then let me run to the restroom over here.
You know, I try, you really do.
Let's see if we dig it.
Who's the defendant, Mr. Jordan, right? Jordan's the defendant?
Yep.
Gotcha. You gonna let Judge know we're ready? I think. Counsel, do you have anything like quick, right? We can, because it's probably gonna be a hold. Do you have anything we can deal with?
Probably not. I'm gonna try my best, and if I do, good. If I don't, I try.
Gotcha.
All right, 34 court back in session, now Judge Oakley presiding.
Have a seat, folks. People versus Maurice Jordan. Arraignments, or what am I after? Appearances.
Your Honor, Stone Cold Assistant on behalf of the people, P 839.
Good morning, may it please this honorable court, William Knox, people, 796 of the Village Defense Service, Detroit.
Thank you.
Maurice Jordan, standing to my left. Please tell the judge. What, Your Honor, may
All right, have a seat, have a seat. What do we got today?
Sam, our complainant is present, so we're ready.
Okay, all right, ready to go?
see.
All right, I am ready. Let's get a witness.
What's her name?
Sure.
Ms. Boshisian, we're live streaming. Is that all right? Or you want to pause the live stream?
Okay, I'm just, okay, this one. I just know that we're
Yeah, yeah.
live courtroom.
Remind me, we gotta put that on the calendar. That August stuff.
Yes.
So I don't schedule anything else.
Are the meetings live?
It's just what you see here goes out. So we don't announce anything. I mean, we can mute if you want to mute during identifications or something. Can you do that? Or I gotta do it up here?
You have to do it up there.
All right. So you want to mute during victim identification? We'll have that conversation with Moore too Thursday.
I'm sorry.
We'll have that conversation with Moore Thursday for Littleton. Isn't the prosecutor's name Moore?
Oh, Elizabeth, yes, sorry. True, that would be good.
All the way up front?
Oh,
Ready when you are, counsel.
Good morning. I'm just gonna ask you, a few questions, for your responses, please make sure that they are verbal, so no uh-uhs or uh-huhs, because everything has to be picked up, by the recording, okay? Yes. Thank you. So do you know an individual named, Maurice Jordan?
Yes.
And how do you know him?
For many years, he was a friend of mine.
Okay,
Um,
And how many years would you guess?
I met him when I was about 20 and I'm almost 33 now.
So at least 10 years?
Yeah, so along that, yeah.
Okay, and you said he was a friend of yours?
Yeah,
Okay,
and he was also at one point my drugs
okay.
when I was an active,
When you say that again?
when I was in active addiction.
Okay. And are you now?
No,
Okay. And so did you have a nickname that you referred to him by?
everybody does, it's me.
Mo. And I'm just gonna ask, you can take a look around the courtroom. Do you see Mr. Jordan or Mo anywhere in the courtroom?
If you take a few steps over,
Okay, can you please identify what he's wearing?
it's the defendant with the silk jacket and the purple shirt.
Okay, thank you. Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
Noted.
Or please.
You're okay. I got one up here if you need it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you back to October 8th of 2024. Did something happen between you and Mo that brings you to court today?
Yeah,
Okay, can you talk about or tell the court, where did you meet or where did you see Mr. Jordan that day?
he told me to come over that we were gonna go grocery shopping.
Okay.
That's not a crazy thing. He has come over to my house and, just for reference, fixed up my AC so that my older children had AC in the home and, when I've had CPS call and they said we need another adult there, he's been the adult who has came. So, this was nothing new.
Okay.
You know, you wanna go to the grocery store? Sure.
Okay, and that was part of your friendship that you described earlier with him? Okay, and, do you recall where you actually met him? When you said you went over, where was that?
That was his house, his baby mama's house now.
Okay,
His original home in Inkster.
okay. Do you remember which street it was on?
Hi.
Okay, is
But-
it,
But the house was, that day
yes.
was on Smith and
Okay.
Rock.
So that day on October 8th, you went to his house on Smith.
Yes,
His meaning Mr. Jordan's.
yes.
Okay, and that was, in what city did you say?
Romeo.
Okay, and is that in Wayne County?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
right where they built the new sheets by the, by 94.
Okay, and so when you got to his house, describe what your initial, interaction was like with Mr. Jordan.
It was very scattered. There was, another male there and I could tell that they were both kind of out of it.
Okay,
And then I soon become aware that, Mo had been up for like 4 days.
okay, so I'm gonna take a step back. When you get to the house, had you been to that house before, the one in
Yes.
Smith?
Yes, very amazing.
Okay, can you describe what the house looks like when you go through the door?
Okay, so you walk, well, first you have to be let in,
Okay,
but there's the ring camera system and then there's the metal door that you can only get in and out by key.
okay,
And then there's a normal door which he has barricaded with
Okay.
like, metal prongs on each side and I call it Detroit style.
okay.
Because that's very common from where I grew up in Southwest Detroit.
Okay, so can you describe what inside of the house looks like?
You walk in and there's a kitchen on the right, there's a living room as soon as you walk in, and then you go down in the hallway,
Okay,
and there is a bathroom to your right, a room to your right, another room right after that, and then it's like a little causeway that goes all the way to the garage.
okay,
And then in the back, and in the back of the kitchen, there's a laundry.
got it. Okay, so when you get to the house, does someone let you in then?
Yeah.
Who lets you? Mo does, okay. And you noticed or you indicated that there was another male that was also present?
Yeah,
Did you know who that person was?
no, I still don't.
Okay, and at that time, what were your observations of what was going on in the house when you get there?
It's very helter-skelter and Mo was being very hostile that it's very on his character.
Okay, so he was behaving hostile?
Yes.
Towards who? You or
Say
Sam?
just in general.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
do you want an example?
Yeah, like what was he doing or saying?
He dropped a big bottle of meth and then, like accused me and the other guy of which, and like I never even liked him. That was kind of his choice.
Okay.
He freaked out and then I'm like, and he's yelling and screaming and accusing us things. And then I'm like, are you talking about that pill bottle on the floor, with all the stuff falling out of it? He's like, oh.
Okay.
Just that, for example,
Okay.
he's just very upset. And then I learned later that, him and this guy have been up for 4 days.
Got it. At some point, does this guy leave the house? Okay, and then,
Mom gets very upset and it like makes him leave.
okay, and at this point, who, is it just you and Mo in the house or is anyone else there?
No, it's just,
Okay, so what do you remember happening next?
he kicks him out, he locks the door and, I walk into his bedroom and he is naked from the waist up.
Okay, what led you to go into the bedroom? Did something
He
happen?
called me that.
Okay, so he goes to the bedroom.
Yes.
What are you doing at that point, if you remember?
I don't.
Okay, and so he calls you into the bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay, do you go?
Yes.
And what do you see when you get into the bedroom?
Him, standing there nude from the waist up.
Okay, and what kind of thing happens next when you notice that?
He does this, he was trying to get me to perform sexual, oral sex.
Okay, when you said he was trying to or getting you to, how was he doing that? Was it
Like, kind of like physically, like, and, he's done that in the past and it's worked. I've caved and I've been like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So he's probably thinking he's done something he's done a million times before with any other.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. So it sounds like previously you and Mr. Jordan had some sort of sexual, like, relationship as well as your friendship.
Yes.
Okay, at this time, when you went in October of 2024, were you guys engaging in any sort of sexual relationship?
That
at
was
that
not
time?
my intention.
Okay, but prior to that date, had you guys, hold on, listen to the question.
Okay.
How long before that October date had you engaged in any sort of consensual sexual relationship with him?
Probably about 2-3 months prior.
Okay, so it had been a couple months.
Yeah.
Okay, and that day, when you're saying that he, I guess, tried to have you perform oral sex, did he say something to you to make you believe that?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I don't remember the part.
You don't remember what he said,
Yeah.
but does he say something to you?
Yes.
Okay, and then you said that in the past, as it relates to this incident, you said that, he did something with his hands. Can you describe what happened?
Put his hand on the back of my neck and forced my head down
Okay,
and took his hands and put them into my mouth.
Okay.
And pried my jaw
okay.
open.
Did you want to engage in that after him on the
No.
state?
I actually ended up telling him that he smelled like another woman and that worried me because I know he's known to sleep around with other people too, which, whatever.
But you didn't want to engage with him at that time because of that.
That, and then I was pregnant.
Okay, so that was not something you were interested in on this date.
Yeah, no.
Okay, and when you said that he was grabbing your head, and I think you motioned, what was he doing with your head and your neck?
Pushing it down to his crotch.
Okay, and then you also described or we were showing physically that he was trying to open up your mouth.
Yeah,
Your jaw.
manually open my mouth and
Okay.
put his penis.
Did you indicate to him in any way that to stop or not to do or that you didn't want
I
to
told
stop?
him no.
Okay.
I told him he smelled like another bitch.
Okay.
And that I did not want to catch an STD. I'm pregnant, that could hurt my baby.
Got it, okay. Did he listen to any of those requests?
No,
Okay, so what happens when he's grabbing you with?
I don't remember, but I remember that I maneuvered out of it.
Okay,
And then at this point, and I run to the front door.
so let me take a step back before we get there. Is there any contact that happens with your mouth and any part of his body?
Yes.
What contact happens?
He manually put his penis into my mouth.
Okay, so it went past your lips?
Yes.
Okay, and when that happened, what, if any, movement or what occurred?
I pulled back and I told him that he smells. I asked him if he had sex with someone else.
Okay. Okay,
And then he immediately went back to that irate state.
okay,
And like, how dare I even ask him that? And so I never got an answer. So that was my answer. So I told him I didn't want to, no. And I was actively pulling my head back as he is pushing it down.
okay. And how long, if you remember, did that last?
I have no,
Okay.
it's been too long.
That's fair. And, so you said that you were able to, maneuver yourself, okay? Is that how that act of penetration stops?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do afterwards?
I run to the front door,
Okay,
but I mentioned that that door is locked by a key that only he holds.
okay. And did you, when you went into his, house, did you have any belongings with you?
Yeah.
What did you have?
I had my purse, and it had like, a couple vapes in there.
So that we don't,
My wallet, just normal stuff.
okay.
Um,
Did you have a phone on you?
yes.
Okay, so after this incident happens, when you're in the bedroom, do you have your belongings with you?
No, that's why I ran to the door, I
Okay.
seen it was locked, and so I go back and he's going through my belongings.
Okay, what is he doing?
He took my phone and he said, what are you gonna call the cops on me, bitch? And then
Okay.
slammed my phone against the wall, which cracked it, but did not break it.
Okay, do you, are you eventually able to take back your belongings?
Yeah, he held them and said, I'm holding this as collateral. And I'm like, what collateral? I didn't ask you for anything, you didn't give me anything, what are you talking about? But his eyes were so glazed over, I could tell that this is some abuse I've never even, this is a person I've never met.
Okay, and so were you, when he threw your phone against the wall and he had your belongings?
My belongings are everywhere.
I see.
And he smokes vapes, so he's taking my vapes and he's like, these are mine now. And I'm like, okay, well, I took all of them except one. Like, you can have one, I don't care, but you're not gonna take every last thing from me.
Okay,
And so I gathered my things. And as I'm gathering my things, I just remember him being very irate, calling me a whore and a dumb bitch. And then when I finally, I did get my stuff back from him because like I said, I gave him the one vape.
yeah. Did you get your phone back?
Yeah, I eventually did.
Okay, what do you mean eventually? Like, did it take you time to get it back?
Yeah,
And why was that?
because he was holding it.
Okay, and so are you in any way indicating to him that you would like to leave his home?
Yeah.
Okay, and how are you doing so?
Verbally.
Okay, and what, if anything, does he respond to that?
I don't get a response.
Okay, does he allow you to leave?
No.
And why or what happens that he is not allowing you to leave?
Like I said, his door, you can only get out by key.
Okay,
And so, that's what leads me back to, I go back there and I gather my stuff. And then I find the keys on the floor by his pants.
okay,
And then now it's moving on to, oh, I'm going in his pockets to steal his drugs. And I'm like, I just want out.
okay,
I just want to go home.
okay. It's okay. Do you need a second?
No. Got it. And then I get to the door, but there is like a million keys, like it. And so it was like like a janitor's here, and he printed, from the many properties. Yeah, so I'm just trying every key that I can, and it's not the right one, and by this time, he realizes that I have my stuff, I have my keys, and he thinks that I fully intend on fully calling the police on him.
Okay,
So I'm trying every key that I could, and, then he comes up from behind me, and he slams my head into the metal door, and by that, I mean top of the head, because, like I said, at the time, I was like 4 or 5 months pregnant, enough to be showing.
okay, let's very just, I wanna take a step back. You're saying you're trying to exit the door, you're trying different keys, he comes up and he grabs you behind the head and hits your head against the door?
Yeah,
Okay. Does any other physical assault happen during this time? Does he hit you in any other way?
I know, but it was kind of like fight or flight. I was just trying to get out. And
Okay.
the only thing I could think to do was to just cover my stomach
Okay.
and just duck down and just lean forward and just cover my stomach.
Okay, and when you're doing that, what is he doing?
He grabbed me by my hair and was repeatedly slamming my head
Okay.
into the metal doors.
Okay, and you have mentioned now a couple times that you were pregnant at this time. How far along were you?
I was almost 5 months.
Okay, and did you tell him that you were pregnant?
Yeah, I told him that because at the time I didn't know. I told him that there's a 50 chance.
Okay.
But thank the Lord it's not.
Okay.
But
And at the time you told him that you were pregnant and you thought that it could have even been his.
yeah,
Okay, and does that in any way stop him from continuing to assault you?
no.
So he continues to assault?
Of anything I heard, I don't care or you don't care.
Okay.
It's hard to remember words when it's that long, but I remember that sticking in my head.
Okay,
It's either he said I don't care or he said that he didn't.
I see. And so what happens next after he's physically assaulting you?
I finally get the right key.
Okay,
And I run to the front yard and he is not dumb enough to run out into his front yard in Romulus half naked as a black man and chasing after anybody. And he knew that was, and then he saw me on my phone with my stepfather,
so who were you trying to call when you were on your phone?
my stepfather.
Okay, did he answer?
Yes,
Okay, what do you ask of your stepfather?
come and get me right now.
Okay, does he come and get you?
Yeah, he asked, where are you? And I said, I'm at Mom's.
Okay.
And he automatically knew where I was.
Okay,
And he came and got me, but he swore that I was trying to call the police. So at this point, he's not exiting his door.
Okay.
He's screaming profanities, but he's not gonna leave his house. So I have reached a safety zone.
I see. Okay,
Because there's neighbors, there's peering eyes, so I can start to breathe for a second.
okay, and what's your stepdad's name?
Michael White?
Okay, and does he come pick you up?
Yeah.
Okay, can you describe what your demeanor was like at the time when he comes picks you up? Like how are you physically
I was physically disheveled,
Okay.
hair ripped out of my head. I asked him like what I should do
Okay,
and if I should call the police.
you asked who?
My stepfather.
Okay,
And I asked him if I should call the police, and he said no because I used to be in active addiction myself, so
Okay.
he thought that they weren't gonna help me.
okay, and did you in fact then call the police at that moment?
No,
Okay, where did your stepdad take you?
home.
Okay, at some point do you report the incident? to
Yeah,
police?
I do. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning the next day.
Okay.
It's like, or something like that, and it's eating me away. I can't just let them get away with it.
Okay, how do you report it? What do you do?
I call and run to the police and tell them that I need to report something that happened. And even still at this time, my stepfather still believes I do.
Okay. At the time, did the police come and talk to you about what happened?
Yeah.
Where did you go somewhere? Or did they come to you?
They always came to me.
Okay, they came to you at your house?
Mhm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. And so, sorry, I lost my train of thought. You just said something that I wanted to clarify. At the time, so you mentioned a couple times that you previously were an active user, is that correct? Okay, is that yes?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
That's okay. In October of 2024, when you went to see Mo, you said you went for grocery shopping, right?
Yes.
Okay, at the time, were you an active user or were you?
No, I was actually in rehab.
Okay, and so that, at the time in October, when you were seeing Mo, were you in any way intending to buy drugs or do anything like that?
No.
Okay, and then when you spoke to the police at your house that time, you said it was early hours in the morning, like around 1 a.m. or something the next day. Do you disclose to them what happened, what he did?
Yeah.
Okay. One moment, sir.
Sure.
You take that way, but stop at the door. Right now, get by, see is it coming.
And at the time, you said that when he took your phone and threw it against the wall, he indicated it was to prevent you from contacting the police?
Yes.
Okay. I have no further questions, thank you.
Counsel, can I take a waiver before we do cross? You need a break? Go and use the restroom, anything? Just come back in the courtroom when you're ready.
Thank you.
Counsel Williams? Come on up.
We'll bring him in.
Signed it. Speed limit 100.
Captain. Do we need him in here?
I need to go for the.
Counsel, your appearance for Mr. Williams, please.
Morning, I'm Carol Chapman Morris, my pin is 31887, and I'm here on behalf of Mr. Williams, who is present to my left, I'll get the name, sir.
My name's Bill Williams.
Thank you, sir. Counsel, we're going to waive.
Just so I have, this is Mary Whip, my client, the purpose of the preliminary examination and the standard, which is probably wrong. And I'd like to discuss this, he wants to make the right case, rating is
Thank you, counsel. Is that true? You understand your rights and options? And you understand the purpose for the exam? You know what it means to waive. It means your next court date's downtown. You're doing this freely and voluntarily? Satisfied, counsel?
Yes.
All right. I need signatures. Counsel, anything as to bond? Bond will be continued. I wish you luck downtown. Oh, really? Are you kidding me?
Are you killing it? You got no pen?
He had no, it's not there.
Do you have a bullet in your gun, Barney? He had no pen.
Where he always keeps it.
Couldn't find.
I mean, I think we should have a discussion about not being prepared to do your job.
Maybe you should give him a card. Bigger.
I think we got to tether something to his wrist.
There is an explanation. I don't know.
Thank you, counsel. Hey, Joe, let's see if we can find the victim.
You can find this one. Okay. Let me. Yeah.
Holler for Mr. Straight too. Brian Straight, send him in. I can take care of that. Joe, you listening? Joe. I know you're chatting up defense counsel, but could you have Mr. Straight come in too? Brian Straight.
Does he know who the attorney is?
I'm assuming Mr. Gagnick will hear the name. No. Counsel, your appearance for Mr. Straight. We're gonna get you out of here.
The finish service P6422 division south. Right, here.
I've got paperwork here that says prosecutor is dismissing. I'm assuming it's okay with you fellas.
It is.
All right, this is dismissed without prejudice. Did you post any cash bond? You're free to go then. Thank you, gentlemen.
Because of the reason they would okay. All right. Bye.
You still under oath.
Okay.
Bless you. Mr. Noakes, your witness?
Before I begin my cross-examination, I appreciate if you'd inquire of the witness whether or not she's taking any drugs or alcohol, but she's been shaking really visibly throughout her testimony. And I could say that before I begin my cross-examination.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Have you had any alcohol or drugs?
No, I can actually bring drug screens for you.
Okay.
if you'd like.
Answer
I've been in
sufficient.
recovery and clean since 2/20 of 22 or 21.
Okay. Thank you.
I will take back to the 8th of October 2024. When you arrived at this, from the time you arrived at Mr. Jordan's house till the time you were back outside on the porch, approximately how long was that?
I don't recall, sir. It's been over a year, almost two.
So you don't know how long it was?
No.
Okay, from the time you walked into
I
this
know that
house.
it was still daylight when I went in, and it was still daylight when I went out.
So I'm just trying to figure out exactly how much time you left. Now, at the point where you were trying to leave Mr. Jordan's house, you say you went to the front door, correct? And the
Yeah.
front door was locked.
Yes.
And at some point you retrieved your purse. Yes. Okay, and at that point, your phone was in the purse at that point?
No, all my stuff had been thrown all about the room.
Okay, and at some point, however, you did retrieve your telephone.
Yes, after it got slammed against the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, the question is, you did get it back, so, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and at that point, you called your stepfather? That was the first person you called?
Yeah.
And rather than calling the police, you called him?
Yes.
And you say you had just been assaulted sexually by Mr. Jordan, yet you did not call the police.
Yeah.
Now, you've known Mr. Jordan for slightly, maybe more than 10 years at that point, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And during that relationship or during your friendship with Mr. Jordan, you did have sex with Mr. Jordan on occasion?
Yes, before my pregnancy.
Okay.
That I've had consensual sex with him in the past. This was not consent.
Just stick to the question that I'm asking. So, over that 10-year period, approximately how many times have you had sex with Mr. Jordan?
Maybe a handful, because when his baby mama, I had respect for her, so I didn't do it, but I didn't care.
Now, asking for other information, please listen to the question and answer only the question. So you say it had been a handful of times, is that 5 times?
Yes.
10 times, how many?
I just answered you 5 times.
5
times. Yeah.
And that, did that always consist of oral sex?
No.
What else did it consist of? And the last time before October, sometime before that, she had some sexual sex with Mr. Jordan, it was about 4 months before that.
Yes.
And that was when you had. Or you performed oral sex with him?
No, I don't recall. I don't know if I did, that's been like 2 years ago. I don't recall, sir.
Yes, you don't remember. Okay.
No.
And after you left his house that day, you went home?
Mhm.
And from the time that you went home till the time you called the police at approximately 1 a.m. the next day, what did you do?
I cried.
Okay.
I was in disbelief that someone that I had put so much time and friendship into, like, I would drive him around before he had cars. Now he has numerous cars, so he wouldn't be any
But in
type of the person he was, they had not been for me. So for him to cross that line, I felt very disrespected.
So, excuse me, did he have a car that day?
Yeah.
And he had other homes that day?
Well, that's how I
Was that
what
on October 8th, 2024? Did he have a car? Did he own a car?
yes.
Okay, and you've talked about just briefly, and the answer you gave me was that he has homes.
Because of me. Because of people
My
like me
question is, he has,
that he uses.
okay, and
So what does that have to do with him assaulting?
well, if you listen to the question and answer the question, you may find out the answer.
I would love to.
Now, are you upset with Mr. Jordan because he hasn't repaid the favors that you've done for him?
No, I'm upset that he doesn't, that he, despite what you do for somebody or how you really care about somebody or what, it's none of that. Thank you for trying to redirect it. No, I'm upset because he took it that far.
Okay.
It adds insult to injury, all of it. For him to take it that far.
So as you sit here today, are you upset with Mr. Jordan for anything other than what happened on April? No, that's. Let me finish the question first. Do you want to upset with him over anything else?
No, sir.
And before that, were you upset? When did you first become upset about the incident of the 8th of October 2024?
That day when he did it,
But we didn't call the police right away.
because
You didn't
he's
call
a
the
known
police
drug
right-
dealer. I'm not going to the police to his house.
Okay, you can't both talk at the same time. That's tough on Heather. So the question he asked was, you didn't call the police.
I did not call the police to a known drug dealer's house, no.
And if he's a known drug dealer, you knew him to be that.
Yeah, but I thought in my
Hold
mind,
hold on. Just answer the questions.
So you knew him to be a drug dealer on the 8th of October 2024.
Mhm.
That was a yes?
Yes,
And you had in fact bought drugs from him or used drugs with him before that, correct?
no, we don't use the same drugs.
Okay, but had he provided drugs to you before October 8th, 2024?
Years ago, before, when I was still in active addiction, like I said, I have, years plus.
That was a yes.
Yes, yes.
And when you got there on October 8th, 2024, you found him to be in a state of upset.
Yes,
And you say that he had been away for roughly 4 days, is that correct?
that's what I gathered
How did you gather that?
from what they said,
Okay, from the Mr. Jordan?
from what Mo and whatever this gentleman's name is, that's what they said to each other.
So, and did he appear to be on drugs at the time that you got there?
Very much.
And yet, despite the fact that Mr. Jordan appeared to be upset and to have been on drugs and to have been away for 4 days, you decided to stay.
One, I love her, going for the
The one that's easily answered by this. You decided to stay.
Yes.
And
But if he's not.
Hold on. You just get to answer questions. There might be a lot of information you want to share, but unless somebody elicits that information with a question, you don't get to share it.
Well, he brought it.
You don't get to share it. It's yes or no if it's possible.
And once you saw Mr. Jordan in the condition you found him in, did you still expect to go grocery shopping with him at that time?
No, he's screaming, don't order turkey online at me.
I appreciate it very much. You simply answer the question like this. I'm not asking you anything complicated. Okay, so I just want to make sure, in terms of the time, from the time you got there till the time that your stepfather came, how long was
I don't know, maybe 2 hours. Like I said, it was dark when I went in, it was dark when I left. I don't recall it has been too long.
No further question.
Redirect.
Ms. Ashley, I just have a couple of questions I want to clarify. Sorry, I think you, stated two different things. You said it was daylight or dark. So when you went to his house,
It was daylight when I went in, it
Okay.
was daylight when I came out.
understood. As for the time that you were there, you don't remember.
I don't, it's been too long.
That's fair. Okay. And we don't want you guessing, so you just don't know. Okay. Now, as it relates to, there were several questions asked about, why you did not call the police. Do you recall that? Yes. Okay. And so at the time when you were there, with everything that just happened, please tell the board, why did you, not feel comfortable contacting the police?
That house is being watched, for drug activity, for one. And, for two, I didn't think that I was gonna get the help that I deserved, being a recovered person. And then I'm stuck, and then I come disheveled out of his home. It's not a good look.
Okay. Did you feel like at the time that you would be believed by the police?
No.
Okay.
I would have been labeled a drug addict and anything else, it's like,
Okay. And that was from prior experiences that you've had with police?
well, he has
Just listen to the question. Have you had prior negative interactions with the police?
yes.
And did that in any way frame your, then at the time you were there, wanting to or not wanting to contact the police?
Yes.
Okay. There was a question in the beginning that was asked as it relates to kind of your demeanor today, about shaking. Can you describe to the court what is causing you or something causing you to be nervous or shaky?
I have clinically severe anxiety
Okay.
diagnosed.
Okay. Are you anxious today?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Are you anxious testifying?
Yes.
Okay. Is this a comfortable topic for you to be talking about?
Not at all.
Okay. Is it comfortable for you to be seeing Mo in the courtroom today?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know that even had you cut off all of your using friends too.
Okay.
I'm okay now.
Okay. And that was gonna be the next question I asked you. There was, kind of a description about how, Mo was behaving at the time when you arrived. Do you recall that line of questions by the defense attorney? Okay. You had indicated earlier that you knew Mo for like over 10 years, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and it sounds like this was a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Is it someone that you trusted?
Yes.
And I believe you described that you cared for him?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you at that time believe that he would do anything like that that would have been harmful to you?
For my child, no.
Okay. And just very quickly, there were questions asked about you staying in the home. Did you describe earlier that in fact you were trying to leave the residence?
I was actively trying to leave half the time I was there.
Okay, were you able to do so?
Yeah.
Eventually, you were able to do so.
Yeah.
When you were trying to leave, though, was Mo allowing you to leave?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Cross?
Ms. Asher testified on redirect that, you knew that house to be under watch. Somebody was watching that house,
Yes,
and to your knowledge, who was that?
I would rather not say.
Was it the police?
Yes.
So despite.
That's what I found out in the case of waiting for this case to go along. And I've also heard it from Mo's mom himself. He said that they got a bottle of Xanax out of his
So
car on his property.
That was a yes.
knowing that that house was being watched by the police, nevertheless, you went in the house that day.
I thought we were going.
Did you go in the house that day?
Yeah,
Now, you talked about the sensitivity of being pregnant. And you said that you told Mo that you were pregnant?
yes, and I was visibly showing.
Okay, and once you had your child, did you tell Mo about that?
No,
Okay, and how much is your child?
Judge, this is beyond the scope of redirect, and I don't see the relevancy to that.
It's certainly beyond the scope, and we can all do the math.
I have no further questions, Judge.
You can step down when you're ready. Take some tissues with you. Madam Prosecutor, anything else? Safe for me to assume no defense witnesses? I'm ready for argument.
Thank you, Judge. The defendant is charged with 3 counts, 2 of which are felony counts, so I'm gonna argue for those 2, and then the misdemeanor would carry over with the felony counts.
Understood.
Count 1, criminal sexual conduct in the 3rd degree as it relates to force or coercion, to it.
You know, I can share, sir, because
Oh,
I'm saying that this is a case that, by all means, should be bound over, it should be decided by the trial of fact.
Question of fact. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, I agree. I'm going to bind over as the complaint is issued. And we'll do an AOI in 2 weeks. So that's going to be the 26th at 9 a.m. Anything as to bond?
Not from the people, Judge.
I'd appreciate leaving the bond in place as.
Bond will be continued.
For counseling and testing that needs to be signed by the court.
Sure, just give Mr. Noakes a chance to look at it. Joe, we're ready on that Mosley file if you want
I'm in now.
them. Okay. Nah, it's a FTA. That's all right. That's all right. I'm ready. People versus Lawrence Mosley. Good morning, counselors.
Good morning, Ron, 405, people on behalf of Mr. Mosley.
Good morning.
If I may, the co-defendant Williams is waived. Mr. Mosley's not a present judge. We respectfully seek a bench warrant.
That's probably going to happen unless you've got some good.
My client texted me at 8:38 this morning, and I, responded back to him probably around 9:15. Because I was away here, and I reached him, I did call him. And, it goes to a voicemail that says he's unavailable, so I don't have an explanation. It was my understanding that he was due to appear, so I'm not sure what.
Thank you. All right, so here's the way it works.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
it's not Ms. Swan's fault, but we do have 5 witnesses.
Understood, understood. So the file sits there and at the end of my docket, it goes downstairs for the bench warrant. So if he shows up before then, he can avoid the bench warrant. And if he does, counsel, we'll try to get a hold of you and just try to schedule another date. Please do. Please do.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, counsel.
The original going about, you think?
I can send it down. Yes, good to see you.
I got you. Okay, so let me, so.
Did you read the Joe ones?
No, I didn't get to those yet.
Joe ones.
I haven't been able to scroll down. So Sylvia's wants to make a road trip, but she's gonna talk to you with your courtroom mom. Good to see you, Sonny.
And they found this wow. And then they're like, yay, Tina Turner.
Sylvia's also said that YouTube's decided I can't cut.
Yeah. Brian, you gonna hold it on Hasselback?
Kaplan's ready to go.
Hasselback, is it?
Yes, so
I am ready when you guys are.
I think it's a Kaplan in the tires and see what he's.
Hit him gently, those are old tires.
I will. Just pass it back to grab a seat in the back. This one.
Awesome. I didn't see any Joe comments.
Hey, I great.
Are they at the top?
It's right after we were talking about coming up and where they live. Really, it's just that.
Poor Joe. Why poor Joe?
Because you were.
You have the sympathy of our YouTube audience. And,
I've gotten farther in personality than I have in bonus. Oh.
what's your name? Come on up with him. Yeah, come on up, settle. We're just waiting for the prosecutor and we'll get started.
Yes. Yes. I'm good that Mr. Noakes did that. Makes it nice.
Yeah, yeah. And it's so appreciated. It's like,
Right, instead of listening to.
yeah, obviously, right?
Your house, and we just like. Seven. First. Here.
Well, as soon as, was it on Mosley?
I'm sorry, say again?
Help,
Oh, you got time?
He's text his attorney this morning, and then they were in contact, and then he didn't show.
So.
This one's. You changed that door to the night.
I have not officially done it yet, but it's,
Can you please, could you forget like I forget?
no, it's, I give it to. What is the keyword?
Hello? No, yeah, usually, yeah, and usually the first count and then the other ones get the state lost. Yes, yep.
I'm trying to see what you like,
From 26 to the 19th. Because if they're in custody, it's only 1 week and I give it to the kids. Okay. Oh. Do you have one to do it or do you want me to go up in the shop guys to change it?
It's done. Foundation.
Oh, you're gonna do it, sure, do everything. Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, thank you.
I just, I don't know, like,
No, I know, I just did it. Somebody was told to do it, and then you're gonna, okay. Yep. Did you not see the information? $30. Ton, that's it. And it just ended a couple days ago. The reading might still down there, I think Matt include. Davey Hagar, and one other one is there, so I'm a bit on touching. Yeah. Mhm. Anyone get a full down of that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cap on it,
Nick, you shouldn't have nothing to do with next door. Hmm.
I've got Mr. Kaplan going, but I have a signed form on bottom part if you want to do that.
Yeah. People versus Barnhart, counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, I'm Stephanie. P5709.
Tell me about the plea.
Able to speak with the assistant prosecutor. They're going to allow my client to plead to 1 count use of ecstasy, which is an added count. They're dismissing all remaining counts, 1, 2, and 3.
All right. That's a 1 year, 1,000? Yeah. All right. Ms. Barnhart, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel? You understand all those? You understand the possible penalty for this added charge? Are you pleading guilty to the charge freely and voluntarily today? Okay. I've got an incident date of December 20, 2024. Did you come in contact with Romulus Police Department? And at that time, had you been using ecstasy? Are you satisfied, counsel? I'll dismiss counts 1, 2, and 3 from the original complaint. Let's send her down. You're gonna follow the sentencing?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna send you both downstairs to the probation department so you can pick a sentencing date and she can get an interview date. So you'll come back and be interviewed. Based on that interview, probation will prepare a report and recommendation for sentencing. You ladies will have a chance to go over it. I will have read it. Then we'll get together on the sentencing date and talk about anything you guys want to talk about before I sentence. Understood? Continue bond in the meantime? Done. All right, thank you, ladies. Enjoy your day. All right, gentlemen, your appearances on Hasselbeck.
If I have Stephen Gale, on behalf of the people.
Brian Davis, I don't favor the service piece.
I need the moment to determine whether my license process.
Okay, thank you. Have a seat, have a seat.
We got another case, was that all, Brian?
Yeah, Mr. Straight's gone that way.
Yeah, we already did that. Dismissal.
Early, yes.
Yep,
Under dire still.
there you go.
Only but good.
Yeah, old. I love Dire Straits personally. You were probably a Dire Straits fan.
Not really a true fan.
Really? Yeah, you were more of a metal one.
Remember the one song.
Man, they did some guitar work. I can't think of his name.
Funny thing happened, chicks brings the actions.
I think so. Now,
It wasn't a good one though. What was his name? Can't think of the guitarist. He had some mad skills. You know who Joe Bonamassa is?
Who's that?
You know who Joe Bonamassa is?
my sister goes and sees him all the time.
I just watched a clip while I was watching the donkeys. There was a clip of him. He was like 13 or 14 years old. They called him up on stage, I don't know what circumstances were. He did this riff on Johnny Be Good, just burned it up. I mean, better than Chuck Berry ever did it. I mean, faster fingering. It was wild. Mr. Kaplan.
Thank you, good morning. My complaining witness is not present. Her name is Denise Spink. She's a loss prevention officer, usually very reliable. One of the officers informed me that she had a family emergency. I have no personal help.
Yeah, and this was scheduled at 9:15. It's now 10:37. I'll entertain a motion. They can always refile if they want to.
Certainly.
Yeah. I'm gonna grant it. Did you post any cash bond?
No.
You're free to go.
See you around. Danny, if it's gonna be
The next one I've got up is Hoosley, which is 10:30, I think.
He is in custody and not seen his, defense attorney.
I'm gonna go make a phone call.
So fun.
Productions. But what about the other one? Was that them or not? Yep, mine.
We'll come up on what's going on. Hamilton's here. Stastable or Stastable? Central, so matters.
Hers isn't until 11:30.
Okay. Do you do that?
Wayne County. Wayne County.
Hello?
Hi, who is that?
Rizzo Steven?
Your last name is Rizzo?
Yes.
Let me double check. I think you're in the wrong room. Is the deputy right there?
Yeah, hold on, let me get him.
Okay.
Here he comes.
All right, thank you.
He's saying, she thinks I'm in the wrong room. Okay, let's see. Good morning,
Riz-
oh,
Rizzo should be in Judge Martin's.
on, Rizzo. Okay. Is he with Judge Oakley, ma'am, or
Oh, he's with Judge Martin.
Mark? Okay, got you, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You welcome.
What was it, you just showed up?
No way, mostly just showed up. See, and now we're just gonna give them a new date. Yeah, it's okay, you're late.
2 hours.
You warn him? Well, I was waiting to warn him, because then I was gonna call the tether and tell him just to come up, but he's gonna. I'll wait 2 hours. We don't. Wait, so we're gonna warn him and then just say, okay, we can come back, we'll take it off? I mean, we don't do anything.
Ready to sit down here, we can post them.
He was probably already there for a while and gave each other. We posted and got out, so he knows what it's like, you don't hear it. Yeah, so now his attorney's gone, everybody's not here. We had 5 witnesses for the case, and they asked, huh? No. Oh, he can. So next week. I think. We're in for next week.
Oh, Heather, I'm gonna bug you later about a 771.
Yep, that's fine.
I asked it where it said delayed.
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
You what?
I asked it and I paid
Yeah.
down. Or at the
Delayed.
bottom, there's delayed.
Yeah.
Right.
Just the months. And the next week.
Oh, yeah, I did all that, but I mean, just for the delay, the
Yeah.
771, the only thing you do is just check delayed.
Yeah, you just check delayed and then you just, oh, you were saying that because they are doing so much, you wanted to charge oversight fees?
She wants to charge him almost like, she's saying, no, like your 771, I don't, because I questioned her. She didn't write it. And then she said, because he's got so much filming, so much 18 months of this and that, she said, charge him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The only difference is also is you don't have an O and an L, or depends on the kind of charge. You don't have a fine and cost. You only have one.
Judge can give you a whole why. He said she can come back. I told him, see what I was thinking. I told him, you have something and then come.
Catherine? Oh, Miss Paul, right there.
We're gonna do a waiver.
Oh, already then.
Yeah, so as soon as the prosecutor is in here.
Sorry.
No,
don't
be-
I
Did you get your?
Where was the opening, you know,
We were wondering, because
yeah.
you said you were in contact with them, so we
Yeah.
thought that was kind of different.
Right, it's like CJC.
That went all the way down.
Oh my gosh. And so, yeah, you couldn't use your phone.
So I just waited in the hopes, waited around in the hopes that she would come.
Nice. Well, you kind of thought he was, because you
Yes.
had been in contact with them.
Yes.
There you go. The judge, no? Yeah. You're,
And we're waiting.
all right, thank you.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, I was texting you from that number, and it's going to this voicemail that says that you're unavailable.
So the phone is on, it's one of those air talk, wire, the Walmart one.
No.
So I got it from home. Put it out. Basically, sometimes the phone will work,
Working sometimes a month. Great.
and it's. Now I'm on Wi-Fi, shoot. It will work.
Yeah, that's probably the thing I do it. That's probably the best.
It,
He went.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Basically,
Did, and I had a lot of dreams, and I still want them to do. But, yeah, no, I just did Zoom while I was waiting for readers, yeah. Usually, I didn't, because I'm going to have this exam here, so I think, yeah, I'm trying to schedule the, well, people. She really informed me, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get this here.
That'll make it come.
We can talk to the.
This is more. Yeah. I'll let Steve.
It's a waiver.
No, I'm gonna let Steve.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, goes,
Or have to.
let me go.
You guys have the microphones.
We don't have.
Okay.
You. Oh, that's, they all sign, she just has to sign it ahead of time before he gets it.
I do that?
Yeah. And then that way they've already signed it.
Well, then we got any execution this.
The one that has the little tag on it.
Blue tag it.
Oh, who is that? We usually do not, but if you guys choose to, that's up to you. We have that 340. Yeah.
We're just signing the waiver. And then, we're waiting on Mr. Kaplan, he's on the phone.
Do we need him for the waiver?
Mohammed's standing right down the hall.
Yes, Dane.
I don't know why you need him.
Yeah, but then Muhammad said, last meeting, so loud. And the hours later.
Appearances on Mosley, please.
Hey, Your Honor, Stephen Kaplan, we got the people.
And good afternoon, Your Honor, 4:00, Olmsted morning.
It's always afternoon somewhere.
By appearance on behalf of Lawrence Mosley, P 41508, state your name.
Lawrence Mosley.
Thank you.
In this case, I poured this one, so we were considering adding a charge. I won't bore you with the details. But she persuaded me not to, and now we have a waiver.
Okay. Do you understand your rights and options after discussing those with counsel? You understand the purpose for an exam?
Yes.
You understand if you waive the exam, that means your next court date's going to be downtown where I understand you went this morning.
Yes.
You understand that? In understanding all of that, are you waiving the exam freely and voluntarily today?
Yes.
Counselors, you satisfied with the waiver?
Keep liable.
All right. We'll schedule an AOI date for 2 weeks from today, which would be the 26th. That'll be at 9 a.m. You're welcome, counsel. And continue bond, Ms. Watts?
No.
Bond will be continued. Mr. Mosley, I wish you luck downtown.
Question, so Mr. Williams, because he's in custody, the co-defendant will be next week for the AOI. Do you want to keep them together? I
Yes.
assume this.
Yes.
Could you do next week then? Good catch, Heather. Thank you. So let's go with May 19th at 9 a.m. Next week from today.
Okay, this is my work day.
We'll give you a paper notice if that's what you want.
Like, I want it in.
If I ask, would you do one? Oh, we don't have paper notices.
No, we don't. Yeah, I would do it. Yeah, I would definitely do it if we still have them.
Dude, I'll give you a post-it. You want to post it?
Oh, yeah.
How am I going to test you all that information?
Yeah.
That's all right. I wrote it. You get it. Good luck downtown.
Paper crew and technical crew and all these.
Yeah. He was there this morning. He scouted it out.
He knows where to park.
Yeah, no, we're apart, yeah.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
So Joe. Yeah. I was watching YouTube shorts. Ace pawn shop. Bought a pickle stick at a Goodwill store for $2.
You gotta do something about that.
I'm gonna give you.
Takes it all apart, peels all that thin silver off.
Have
And
you
everything.
seen
That's
one?
on YouTube console. What is it? It's from the grams.
So do they have similar?
She's already.
Yeah, but just the silver.
I would say it's at least an ounce, 32 grams.
23 grams, 23.4 grams. You are. Yes,
The official post-it, signed and sealed.
I didn't like give the official court crimp seal or anything.
18 up.
So Joe, a couple of them are talking about a road trip this fall, so we'll have to make sure you're here because we'll see how the flow has progressed in person.
Okay, no. Well, if they're gonna road trip, I will keep it until it's out. But I'm getting to the point where I need a change. But if they're gonna road trip, I will hold it until then. Make you resident. I'm gonna get trimmed up, so you gotta let it get longer, so it lay down. Okay.
Yeah, if she's taking interest in your hair. So yes, we will give you the VIP treatment if you guys do a road trip, but we have to plan in advance to make sure Joe's here because Joe's not here every day. And he just said he'll leave his hair uncut for the road trip.
Not uncut,
Well,
leave it long.
leave it alone. You'll manage the flow.
You manage the flow.
Yeah. Okay.
And that gives me a reason I can tell my wife I have to keep it because of field trip.
Whatever works.
Well, it sounds like she likes it now, because she wants you to keep it, what they show work. Oh, okay. You got the difference?
The Denmark watcher said it's afternoon in Denmark.
Yes, she hasn't find it, I'm surprised.
Because there's one guy that's on there today that's in Van Buren.
Okay. Which days are you here? Tuesdays, Wednesdays? Joe is usually here Tuesday and Wednesday.
Not July 4th week, that first week of July.
They're talking about fall.
Yeah.
Could be a fall trip.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything to fall. Nothing that would take me on Tuesday or Wednesday.
And I did not get the, MTJA from you.
Really?
Mhm.
The hell? Not that there's any big rush now. Let's see what happened. Trinity Health keeps sending me text messages that I have a $16.29 balance with them. I'm like, well, you'll have to wait until you see me in person because I don't do online payments and I'm certainly not gonna do it for $16. Send me an invoice, I'll send you a check. Looks like it got stuck in my grass for some reason.
I think I identified these as YouTube watchers.
Huh.
He's texting me. You can call me.
Of somebody you know.
Jackie's brother.
Yeah.
How's he going again? So do we know what's going on with Houchley at 10:30? Hamilton's?
Yeah, Hamilton's talking to him right now.
Yeah,
So
well-
it's getting close to him.
Yeah, go
Get it
go
done.
jog it. It's 10:30. It's scheduled at 10:30. And then Cox is at 11:30.
About me.
No, the one above that. Well, I gotta share that one with you. Now I gotta look up the Backstreet Boys. I just got a text from Gene too. He's laughing about the Backstreet Boys comment.
But why need a plea form?
No, we can just put it on the record.
Which one?
Well, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Houchley. It's like couch. Couch.
Okay, I don't think I do.
Don't know the standard. Read it off.
Thank you.
Consider it.
And both cases or just one? Well, okay.
But we had that side country.
Well, it doesn't matter. I can adapt. So Jimmy posted on YouTube that you look like the Backstreet Boys lead singer. So I had to look up, because I don't know what they look like. So I
How
pulled up,
does the judge not know what?
I mean, I know who they are, but I don't know what they look like. I mean, I'm way too old to be a Backstreet Boys fan, ever. You don't look like anything like that.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Thank you. That was just someone willing.
So FM Solutions, I don't see it.
Tell me a little Riley Green country singer. You're listening.
Right. I will look up Riley Green, the country singer. No, of course, the only picture he's got a hat on.
He's on with it.
He's probably bald on top. Images of Riley Green, country singer.
Yes.
Like literally, I can't find a picture of the guy without his hat on. Oh, there he is. There he is. Don't look anything like himself. I mean, the guy's got a full beard.
Oh, now he's mustache and. We went to his concert and that's when she was, Kim says, Chief, he's cute. I said, why do you go my hair like that? Okay. Oh,
Yeah, you got 20 years on him like that.
oh. Like Thursday.
He's not without a hat very often. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
There's a man that does not like to comb his hair.
Let me do that. And then I'm here, is something to get out of.
Oh, he's got a,
He's in company, Joe.
Yeah, I told him to.
okay. Yeah, he's got a better mustache. He's got more like the 70s porn star mustache.
He's got more like a Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judge, that's the look I'm going for. You got it.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta cut it. You gotta cut. Your mustache is too long.
Okay, so you turn a little bit, really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
His mustache is thicker all the way out.
okay, all right. I'll work on it.
You want me to save this so you can, check it out?
I don't need it.
Yeah, you probably have a poster on your wall, right? Is his face on the beard butter? Is his face on the beard butter?
No.
No, I am definitely not listening to BSB on my way home today.
Definitely not.
Oh, see, somebody gets Joe. Riley Green needs beard butter for his hair.
You need your butter for.
Yeah.
Oh.
How's it going?
Yeah. We just put it in order. Council, how do you say his last name? Is it Houchley? Houchley. Houchley?
You went to the drug case involved with police came out. And the whole.
All right, Mr. Houchley, just have a seat. Appearances on this matter.
When Stephen Kaplan, on behalf of.
Obviously, you're on.
Thank you. What do we got?
Your Honor, the drug case, possession of methamphetamine, with your approval, will have guilty pleas to 2 added counts. Added count 3, Your Honor, would be use of methamphetamines, 1-year offense. And as you know, for added count 4, attempted resisting an officer, and that's also a use of offense. Thank you. Yeah. It's just on the principal comes.
Yeah, I figure that. Yep. Of course, of course.
Yeah.
As soon as you stand up there. All right, and on the other file, what are we doing on that one?
Yes, sir, Alvin, would-
Waiver across the board. All right. All right, let's take one file at a time. Mr. Housley, on the first file, you understand your rights and options? All right, and do you understand the possible penalty for use of meth and attempt, resist, obstruct, oppose? Assault. Understanding those possible penalties and understanding your rights and options, are you pleading guilty to those two charges? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? All right. Counsel, would you voir dire to get me the facts I need from April 23, 26? Oh, that's all right. Whoever, somebody can give me some facts.
My name's Steve, I'm one of the prosecutors. Sir, were you in Wayne County, specifically the Romulus area on April, Fairfield Township on April 23, 2026? Yes. And I'm at the city reviews, looking at that. And also, sir, would you agree that the police officer in uniform gave you an instruction or a directive? You just speak right. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Judge. And then, yeah. we'll take-
I'm satisfied if you are. Thank you. Counsel, you're going to continue with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so on this file, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you down to make an, or bring them up, however you want to handle it. Make an appointment with our probation department to be screened. You can pick a sentencing date. Do we know if he's being held on these files or other files or both?
So it's these files, Your Honor.
Okay, maybe we can get him screened today.
Yeah.
If they can, we're shorthanded, but probably. Okay, all right, understood so far? All right, on the next file, you understand your rights and options as they apply to this file. And you understand the purpose for an exam? You understand if you waive the exam, that means we're going to send you downtown for the next court date. You're done at the district court level on that file. And you're doing that freely and voluntarily as well? Okay, with advice of counsel, you think that's best for you? Okay, satisfied? Mr. Kaplan? All right, on that file, arraignment on information is going to be May 19th, 9 a.m. And I need signatures from counsel and Mr. Hoaxley. The old form threw me off. Just getting used to the new one. Can you call down there and see if, thanks. I'll give it to him.
And then would Your Honor be, what we're receiving here about?
Sure, Mr. Kaplan's right here. Yeah.
So Your Honor, right on the bond is, to buy permission out there, it's kind of what you said. He does have a 5-year-old daughter who resides with her mother, however, her mother does not work, as it actually was the main source of income.
Right.
He's also in the process of trying to seek treatment through T-Win, but there's been a bit of delay or some trouble getting the jail to provide access to a vote to call T-Win. So we're working on that, Your Honor, but the primary issue here is treatment. In terms of failure to appear, I think that makes sure, obviously there is a 2021 case, but it's my understanding he was never actually arrested or brought in on this case, so it wasn't a willing refusal.
Right.
Deal with the case. I even don't believe he was aware of the warrant until he was arrested.
Okay.
So for possibly your other personal bond with GBS and other and conditions of that.
Okay, currently it looks like it's 25,000, 10%. Mr. Kaplan?
Yes, the home invasion case actually has an interesting genesis, namely that the defendant was helping a friend who was upset that the victim was dating a woman.
You got the file?
Yeah, in 2022, so I think the relationships have changed. The defendant doesn't seem to be a violent person, even though there is a soul component. But I'm never comfortable with that.
All right. And I think the recommendation was personal bond with a GPS tether. I can do that.
Sure. And would you mind ordering this done and have to have contact with Derek? Howard?
Yeah, no problem at all. Will do. We've got you on, Charmin Place in Napoleon. Is that a good address? That's a good mailing. Okay. All right. Will they tether him to out of county?
I'm saying, I'm not sure, I mean, we'll.
I don't know if they'll set him up with a tether when it's out of Wayne County address.
No, don't say, I think they'll allow them to be in the surrounding counties, but if not.
I have, address in Van Buren Township, though, it's like borderline right there.
Okay,
It's in-
okay.
Yeah, so what I can do is I can keep up with the.
Yep. Yep. All right, so here's your bond conditions. Obvious ones, stay out of trouble, show up for your court date. All right. No contact with Gabbard, no phone calls, no letters, no social media contact. Gabbard tracks you down and says, hey, buddy, let's have coffee. I can change the order, somebody else in a black robe. Gabbard can't change the order. Okay? I think that covers it. All right? Satisfied with the bond conditions?
Yes.
With the GPS tether. So raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $25,000 if you screw up on bond? That means you mess up, you're right back where you are right now. Understood? All right. Emily, I've got the file. Do we have time to do an immediate sentence or a PSI? And I don't need anything on paper. Thanks.
Thank
And how long's he been in custody, counsel?
He's been in custody now, most of the 2 weeks, about 2 weeks.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
I'm a working.
Okay, I'll make sure.
All this.
I will be back. Sorry, I caught you. Before we wait, that's just.
You go back.
Counsel, I'd love to get him in treatment. I mean, you got any,
So we try, what they have to do is they have to call from the jail, call David.
well, I wonder if we could get him to call from here
Yeah, that'd be great.
because,
Jail, they're supposed to give them a phone. If you told me they haven't yet, so like.
well, go down and talk to Mr. Rowley because what I'd like to do is on the misdemeanors, I'd like to sentence him to, X number of months probation. Treatment
Yeah.
is the condition. And then that gives you something to talk about downtown. It's like, look, we've already got him set up for treatment. We got a bed, right? All right, see if we can make it happen because we can certainly find a phone.
It's not the address that he can't go back to.
No, I don't believe. He knows the full one.
I didn't order no contact with an address. I ordered no
That's not
contact.
previous.
I ordered no contact with the body.
Well, I just want to make sure that that
Yeah.
body doesn't live in that
Yeah.
address.
No.
No, they don't.
I understand, but yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? That was my only question.
well,
He lived there.
all of that's moot anyhow if we can get him into treatment somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that address would be the one that we want to use.
You said talk to, down.
Rowley, yeah.
She's actually in there talking to,
Oh, she's in the interview room with,
Oh, solid.
I mean, there's.
you know what, actually, counsel, talk to, security. So catch Joe or one of the guys and say that we want to try to get him a phone. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but maybe we can get him a phone while he's in there. I'm sorry. I was gonna ask Kaplan what he knew about this last one, and then I got sidetracked with the bond discussion.
Thanks, Marco.
Hey, question for you.
Yeah,
Do we know if Cox is in custody, our last exam?
he is not in custody. He is here. Well,
Satchwell.
he's in traffic, which is actually on his traffic, so it's looking at that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Different.
They closed, Wayne Road off 94 without any notice.
For what?
Construction. You know, usually they'll put up the signs and say which exit's closed. Michelle got, stuck in traffic, because Wayne Road's closed.
So Wayne Road's closed or the exit ramp is closed?
The exit ramp is
Yeah,
closed.
yeah, so Wayne Road's open, you just can't get off on them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
You play that attorney's judge.
Usually.
There must be a lot of dust after there. Look at all the footprints.
Concrete dust. Okay, this sounds really good. Eggs, maple syrup and cinnamon, whipped. Dip your flour tortillas in them and then grill them.
Oh,
She called them French toast crepes. Sounds good.
it does.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, let him in. Nicholas is coming in,
Source one.
oh, they call me that. You hear that back road?
This house, these people, you end up on.
I put it up there.
What's going on?
Not so much, sir. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Good question. We arraigned a guy the other day. I was wondering what you guys might need to consider a higher bond, I guess, or a better bond.
Mhm.
Um,
Here's,
just kind of,
here's what I look at. So first of all, understand that our default is supposed to be a personal bond,
100%, yeah.
unless we think he's a danger to himself or others, or if we think he's not likely to come back. So you got to give us something to go on.
Okay.
So for example, one of the things, if you're asking for a personal or a cash bond, one of the things that's almost going to guarantee a cash bond is you can show me he's got a history of not showing up in court, right? He's got FDA warrants out of 3 other court. And I don't care if they're misdemeanors or felonies. He's just got a history of not taking care of his business.
Right.
That's going to get you a cash bond if you're asking for one, for me. Danger to himself or others. Domestic violence charge, and there's no history. Domestic violence charge, we've been out there 56 times to that same address in the last 6 months. Okay, he doesn't listen, right?
In this particular instance, we have information that that day, plus to the entire incident, was on Doorbook. And that basically says that he was hanging out in the area, almost waiting for her to come out of the house.
Okay.
It's kind of, how it correlates and everything like that. I think it was 4 months prior. He went over there, basically caused an issue. He ran from us, had a gun on him, stolen gun then, stolen gun this time. Pretty much told me that he was unemployed. I didn't know his phone number and so on. And then
Right.
magically, the court or the attorney, he's like, oh no, he's employed. And then another thing with the that was conflicting is he told his attorney that he was going through child custody. However, this was over the fact that he
He's not
got
showing up for custody hearings.
yeah, he basically got kicked out, or the case got dismissed because he wasn't doing what the judge told him to do.
Okay.
So, and typically, like sometimes our bond recommendation, we can't fit everything on there.
Right.
And
Here's the biggest problem though, is when the guy with all the information is not the guy standing there for the arraignment.
I was
So
there.
here's what I would suggest. If that, and I'm doing 20/20 hindsight.
100%.
At that point, if you're standing there and you're hearing the attorney tell the judge all this stuff, you say, Judge, if I might, and you can say, Judge, I know the attorney says he's got a job, but he told me he was unemployed. Okay. I know the attorney says he's got a child custody case going, but my information is that that case ended because he wouldn't do what the judge told him to do. So that's the end of the story. So we'll give you a chance to rebuttal.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Because this one, it was kind of only bond rec and then talk to the attorney. And then it went straight into kind of just basically handed out the disposition for the bond. And it was like kind of like a goodbye, at the end of it, as far as everything was done. And like, I didn't want to interrupt the attorney. I didn't want to interrupt the judge,
Right.
Well, and I felt like it was already after the fact to kind of say anything. The judge had, kind of already made the ruling on it. So that's where it's kind of tough. Like, I guess that's where I'm trying to
I
get.
think with the three of us up here, I don't think any of us are gonna, like get our nose bent out of shape. If you say, Judge, could I interrupt for a minute?
Okay.
Because I've got information to share. The other thing you might do is in a situation like that where you've got a bunch of information and you're just trying to put the highlights on, maybe put a comment on the bond rec. You know, we've got a long history on this case. I'm just giving the highlights. I'd be happy to answer questions or share more information.
Okay. Yeah. Throw that on there as far as almost like not even list something, but put on there, you know, I'll discuss the multiple issues at,
Yeah, or say, you know, department requested cash bond, and I'd like to get into it on the record instead of trying to put it all on paper.
Okay.
That just gives us a heads up because none of us are like averse to a cash bond. We just want to have something to hang our hat on. So I think that's a good way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because like I said, I know,
Because we appreciate it when the guy with the info standing there, because usually it's, well, you know, usually it's not. Usually it's just, I don't know, Judge, I'm not the detective. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I actually called Grayson, the detective on the case because I was like, hey, I might need you to
Right.
how it goes and everything like that. And then, yeah.
But you had all the personal knowledge you could share yourself. Yeah.
That, but there was also more that he knows. Just apparently there was some Instagram post or something like that. I don't know what they all entail.
Okay.
I didn't get into it. I was like, hey, you might have to, you know, speak up and
Right.
you know, give the.
Well, I like the idea of putting something on the bond rec that says, you know, or do something out of the ordinary, right? Because this was an out of the ordinary case.
Yeah.
It'd be out of the ordinary for us to see on a bond rec. The department strongly opposes any kind of personal bond, and I've got lots of information I'd like to share on the record when it's time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not the normal case.
Right. Right. Okay.
And the other thing is, you know, the horse is out of the barn, but talk to the prosecutor. And I don't know, is it going to be Kaplan or is it going to be Lucky?
I don't know who's going to be it. If DV relationships, it'll probably be Lucky, is what I would.
Well, if it's a dating relationship, it should be Lucky.
Yes.
So just catch him today and say, look, this arraignment didn't go the way we wanted it to. I had more information I didn't get a chance to share, but I want you to know if there comes a chance to make a bond argument, I've got blah, 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 blah. Just kind of spit it all out for them.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know they're resubmitting for whatever reason. The prosecutor denied. I think they didn't include originally on the November, October case, whichever one that was. I forget the month.
Okay.
They didn't submit, you know, who the gun belonged to or something to register. Or,
Yeah.
So
the other thing you need to let Lucky know what's going on with all this backstory information is because at some point Lucky something might happen.
Mhm.
And like they arraign him on this new charge, right?
Yeah.
And at some point the defense attorneys would say, well, Judge, you know, he's got a personal bond on the underlying case.
Mhm.
Lucky could say, Judge, he's got a personal bond, but there was information that the department had that didn't get shared that day. It was relevant then, it just didn't get shared.
But we didn't get a personal bond, but it was
Still wasn't what you wanted.
Yeah, it was low. He was able to post that day.
Right. So in essence, he's out. That's what you're worried about.
Yes.
So I would definitely talk to Lucky about that. Let him know, hey, if you get a chance to make an argument to get this guy's bond increase, here's what's going on.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
So, all right. Have a good day.
You too. Emily, do you have that? Is that the file in front of you? You still got it? That's all right. That's all right. I'm not rushing you. Just when you're ready. I just want to make sure we had a file when it was time to sentence.
I'll bring him up, Judge.
We're ready for him. Were we able to get him on a phone?
So I did talk to security, said they just called a number. And they we're gonna see if they could get him a phone back here, but it's not, I'm in contact with the sergeant of the jail, like you get.
Okay.
They were sort of Van Buren, just taking it into Van Buren first, if they folks there.
Okay. Okay. All right. So our guys are working on it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have a seat, Mr. Houchley. Back on the record, counsel, with your appearance, please.
This thing with 82-107 on behalf of Mr. Oakley, who is my left, who is serving the third Republican charge.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Rowley, you had a chance to talk to Mr. Houchley? Okay. Recommendation for sentence?
Probation is 18 months probation, 10 days on the work program. Dual diagnosis treatment will be 21 days. If he does need some more time, I can work with him. And then minimum of 3 times on for testing.
All right, so 18 months, 10 days. What was the evaluation? Give me that again.
A dual diagnosis of treatment mental.
Mm-hmm. All right, counsel, your turn.
Here, I think that's right, and kind of as we've discussed, the main, goal here is to get, some sort of treatment. And it's, something that Mr. Ashley told me off that immediately, that that's what he's looking for, and that's what he's interested in. And so I do think that 21 days would certainly give him more than enough time to get enrolled in any kind of treatment as needed. I'm not sure.
Let me stop you. I'm sorry, but we're not ordering treatment, we're ordering an evaluation. So assuming the evaluations recommend treatment, then that'll be ordered. Understood? Okay. All right, go ahead. I just wanted that clarification.
Thank you, appreciate that, and I'm done, I don't know what your report's, work program entails, but I think if you think that's something that would be beneficial, I think that would be beneficial. These are all things that I think whichever.
Yeah. Yeah, let me do this. Work program is an alternative to jail for me. All right. I'd rather see you in treatment. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to suspend the work program just like I would suspend jail. If you are in treatment, and I'm talking about like inpatient treatment, then let me know. If you're in treatment for 10 days, I'm going to figure that's work program. You got it? Because I'd much rather have you on the inpatient track than the jail or alternative track. Okay? All right. Anything else, counsel? All right. So I'm going to do 18 months probation. When's the last time you had a job?
I've been working off the books for Alf Roofing for the last year,
Okay.
but I've been like, he's still the boss, that's probably best friends since they were kids. He gets to share his job.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Plus, depending on weather, but once I get my tickets, in order for my license, I can go back to being a union carpenter.
Okay. Good money. Yeah, good money. So what's the status with your drivers?
Several tickets, I just have to pay them. And so the juggling of the pay versus being able to
Yep.
ride with my daughter.
Any idea what it costs to get your license back?
It's roughly $12,000. But the summer is coming,
Yeah.
the hot season, and for me to do that, I can probably do that within the 2 months
Okay.
coming.
All right, but understand where my head is, and I hope your head is the same place. The first thing is to get you treated, get you healthy, get you clean, right? Okay, because everything else is better after that. Okay, so as much as you want to make money and get your license back, let's get some treatment under your belt. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. How long you been in custody? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on probation for 18 months. Obviously, the main thing is you stay out of trouble, no new charges. I'm ordering the evaluations within 21 days. I made a note for myself, work program or inpatient. That's just a note for myself. I'm not ordering either one at this point. I'm not going to give you any fines or costs. Yeah, What's that? I don't even have cards. I'll get one, off my desk. But her card is the one you need, because you got that, that's who you communicate. Yeah. You communicate with Ms. Trolley because she's your probation officer, okay? So I want you in treatment, I want you in treatment, I want you in treatment, okay? Any clarification? Ms. Trolley? Okay, thanks for doing the rush job. All right, good luck on your file downtown. You're welcome. He certainly has. Council, are we ready on Cox? What are we doing?
Yes, it's on the, okay, thank you.
All right, appearances on the People versus Joseph Cox, please.
Morning, that is at 12:85, and you have some comments, considering the record, please.
That's just, Jonathan Township.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Today's the date and time set for the examination. It is now 12:08 by this court's clock. We did send subpoenas. The complaining witness initially stated to our office last month that she was not willing to proceed. However, we served her, or the officer in charge, named Violet, served her on Thursday, it was last week. And she indicated that she was coming. However, it is 12. Subpoena was for 11:30. It's past half hour and she's not here, therefore we can proceed.
Council? All right, did you post any cash? All right. 90% of that gets back to you. Anything else?
Judge, is he the one that, is there a big posted that says that he posted by credit card? We don't have the funds yet, so we can't do anything. When they.
Oh, yeah, it is. Understand that?
We don't.
You posted the bond on credit card, so we don't actually have money to give you back yet. But at some point when that comes through, we're gonna return 90%. What's that?
My card,
I don't know.
it's on my figure.
All right. Okay, good luck. Council, can you approach on something else? You're welcome. You. Sorry, that wasn't very clear. I just talked to Nippus from Romulus. And so, yeah.
Just be done.
Yeah, just shut it down.
I just talked to Nicholas and
Yes.
I didn't get the defendant's name.